Hi Scorpio, it's Leslie with your forecast for September. And it is a good one. It's a really good one. I haven't thanked everybody. I want to thank you for all your comments that are so good. I thank you for viewing my page with the forecast for each month and telling your friends about it. I certainly appreciate it very much. This month could start with a sexy romance, a sexy note with something going on. You envision changes you may want to make in your life with someone or just by yourself, the things you want to do. There could be some flirting online, and if you choose to do that online, it's good, but be careful you check things out before you give your heart or really get really close to someone. Life slows down a little as you contemplate your next move, and it is well, you have 2 or 3 things this you really want to do. You'll be led astray in love life, and that's kind of what I was saying here. Be careful. Be careful if you do anything, especially if you do anything online. Make sure that you know who you're dealing with, so you don't give your feelings and then be hurt. You may meet someone in person who will provoke a wave of hormones in you, and those of you carrying a partnership might be fighting for the idea of cheating on your partner. Thinking about this. This will bring out the question of whether you are actually happy in your current relationship or not. There's a reason for that person to appear in your life. And you will need to find first out why. What is the reason? Also, you need to ask for some time for yourself. Maybe give yourself a weekend spent in nature alone. And be alone. Be alone when you do that. September won't be smooth at all, and you might have to deal with a few inner dilemmas. You're really deciding which way to go and what to do, especially with someone. And this is why I'm saying I'm stressing the fact online. Be careful. You know who you're dealing with. That they're not someone they say they are, and they're not that person. And before you give your feelings, I just hate to see you get hurt. And on the other hand, you could be cold-hearted, and on the other hand, you'd be overly romantic. Despite all the influence of Venus, whose combination with Scorpio is not strictly positive, you will be able to stay calm, and you won't express yourself or your feelings very much. You'll give them to yourself more than you normally do. It will influence a lot of the relationship with your partner. If you're single, you'll feel a tendency to look for complex and complicated relationships, and they won't be able to turn down the idea of forbidden fruit. And you're really thinking about that. You really are. The ones in a relationship will contemplate a compromise between what they feel for their partner and the need to be independent. Let's see here what this has to say for you. Let's see what we see here for you in the cards. What the cards say. Oh, yes, there is someone who's being very nice, and there is someone who was in your life now, and they will be in your life. I don't believe you're going to change, although you want a break. You would like a break. You definitely would. You have a lot going on in the romantic department. Someone who is in your life now is pretty strong. What they say is not always the most complimentary thing at all, but it's pretty strong. And you don't like it. You don't like it that they're very strong, because they don't always say, excuse me, if they say something nice, sometimes it's not in a complimentary way. And then we have, this is someone online possibly, or someone you know, very, very caring, very giving you a lot of attention, very, very good. They like you a lot. Then that person also is, money is important. Be very careful with your money. Be very, very careful with your money. But don't lend any money this month. This is true for a couple of people. Do not lend money, because it'll be a gift. You won't be getting it back. And if someone wants to have some money to travel to come to see you, I would let them get their own money to do that, because it's possible you send them some money to come to see you, and then you don't hear from them to see them again. And this has happened. So I'm just trying to help you from being hurt. And you will find that out. You will find it out, definitely, because things will be turned upside down when that happens. So just, you do what you feel you want to do. I'm just telling you, it's up in the air for this month. The person who really likes you is someone who you can trust. This could be, the person that you're with can be this way and that way all the time. They can be one way and the other. The new person, just be careful, be very careful. The person you're with does not want to see you leave them or go out with anyone else, but you may do that, and that's up to you. But be careful. I have to keep everything to yourself. And here you are, getting your confidence back this month, feeling that you know who you are, and it's going to be good for you. This is a kind of a crazy month for you, and I hope I'm making it clear. It's a good month. You have to make a decision what you want to do. Stick with your decision, and don't let somebody sway you that you don't know well. Get to know them real well before you give them money, before you give your heart, before you get hurt. And your best days for the month are the 3rd, the 9th, and the 29th, and the angel card is, your love life is blooming. Wow, does that go with your reading? And it is, in many ways. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.